What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a recap video on the 11th annual Spring Thaw show. It was hosted on Sunday, so last weekend. This is an awesome little show, and they had about 17 categories. Really awesome show. And this is not a very big show, but it's a good one. Small but good one. This year they got about 216 models, like, for being judged, which is really cool. And they also had, display models. So they had about almost, I think they had about 200, maybe 50 models, if that, which is pretty impressive and actually really good. So I'm gonna show you what I got and all that good stuff. So before we get to that, just some of you always ask me, do I win awards? And yeah, I took home 6 awards. I took home a lot. I was not expecting to get this many. I mean, the competition this year was really good, really high quality models. Pictures are on your screen of the models that won the award, so that's pretty cool. But like I said, I go to these shows just to interact with people and buy models and stuff. I don't build my models for competition. They win, they don't, then they don't. I'm not gonna be, I'm not one of those guys that builds to win model or rewards and stuff. But if I do, it's cool, and I'm really happy I took home 6. I mean, that's pretty insane. So regardless, let's go ahead and show you what we got for a stash. I mean, I got a lot of models. So when you enter, you do get a door prize or a door prize ticket. So you do get a raffle ticket, and my number actually got drawn. And they had a bunch of kits and stuff, but my number was one of the last ones to get drawn. So I took home a 1970 Corvette Stingray. This is a pretty neat one. The box is, a little damaged, not too bad. But this is actually a curbside. When I opened it, I was like, oh, it's a curbside. I mean, it's a very simplified kit. I mean, this will be a nice, quick, easy build. It's by these guys. I never heard that company, but yeah, hopefully it should go together pretty good. Or wait a minute. I'm not sure what company it is. It could be that company. I'll do this, who knows? But hey, free kit. And the best part about the show, it's really cheap. It's probably the cheapest show to get into because it's only $8. $8 and bring as many models as you want. You can bring up to 100 models if you want, and it's only $8, which is insane. It's the cheapest model show I've ever been to. Next to Fulton. Fulton's pretty darn cheap as well. So let's go ahead and do kits by order. So Hobbytown USA was there, and I picked up a few kits. So we had a 1979 Ford F-150 4x4. This was at his 50% off lineup. It was regular price. Well, it was 25% off at the store. It was $37 regular price. Holy crap! And then it was 50%. He had it for 50% off at the show. So I think it was like 20 something. So that's not bad. I mean, that's pretty cheap for this kind of kit. I've been wanting this kit for a while, but like I said, I didn't want to pay almost $40 for this thing. So hey, for 20 something, not bad. So pretty neat. We got that, and then I got a bunch of decals. Actually, we'll show you them right here. We got a few decals. We got the Go for Racing. Again, these were 50% off. So I paid $6 for this, something like that. So we got some cage cluster decals. That's pretty neat. And then this is pretty cool, the AMT pack. So I paid $5 for this because it's again 50% off, but it's a USA pack, and maybe we'll use this for a car for the sub theme for N.N.Y.S next year, because the sub theme is red, white, and blue cars. So this would be pretty cool. I mean, that's a really nice decal sheet for $5. I'm not complaining. That's pretty cool. And then I picked up some sprue and stuff, like evergreen stuff, styrene. So that's not really too impressive to look at. And then the second kit that I picked up, we got this bad boy. 1948 Chevrolet. They've been wanting this one for a very long time, but it's hard to find it. And the best part is, I believe Mobius Models bought this company out. Or they bought the molds. I'm not sure who it is, but the Mobius Models, they are actually bringing this kit back out. You can either buy one of these separately, or you can get it as a dual pack like this. I'll put some pictures on your screen. There's some leaks out there. So yes, Mobius is bringing this kit back out. So we officially coming back out. But I wanted one of the original art boxes. I did pay $40 for it, or was it? Yeah, $30. I thought it was $40. So that's not bad. It's a pretty cool kit, and the chassis alone, people say the chassis alone is a kit alone, and look at that. So I already have a color in mind. I am gonna slam it down to the ground, so I'll be doing this version, the custom version, just lower it right down to the ground in the weeds. But I want to do like a metallic dark, like a dark brown metallic, like root beer color. I think it looks so nice with like a white interior. So when I picked this kit up, I was like, I already have a color in mind. So this is a good one. So that's a good one. Glad I got that one. The next kit I picked up was, I thought this was pretty neat. We actually got a Ferrari from Vallejo. The 599 GTO. This is a pretty cool Ferrari. This is a front engine, front mid engine, whatever you want to call it, car. Pretty cool. It's a really neat Ferrari. It's probably one of my favorite designs of the Ferraris, and I like it. So it looks pretty cool. We'll build this one up as well. So 130 bucks or 130 parts. I paid, I think it was like 15-20 bucks for it. So hey, it's not bad. So pretty neat, really neat car, really neat kit, and yeah, so figured pick that one up. Next one we got, this one. This is pretty neat. N.Y.S Camaro. I'm not really sure what kind of race this is. N.Y.S. I'm not sure what race that is, but I thought it was pretty neat. I mean, it looks, the chassis alone is very detailed. It has the V8 and stuff, and I thought it was pretty interesting. It was very interesting looking. I had it for 20 bucks, I think, or 25, so not bad. Actually, Vicky gave it to for 20. So, but yeah, pretty neat. I thought it was a pretty neat one, and I never seen this kit before, so I figured snag it because, like I said, I never seen it before, and it's different. So back to Hobbytown USA. I was gonna think of getting this kit, but I put it down. It's like, if it's here at the end of the show, or towards the end of the show, if it's still there, then I'll pick them up. And he had them still, so we picked up the new Mobius models Nova, 1965 Nova. I had it for 30 bucks. Regular price at the Hobbytown USA is 36 bucks. So not bad. Save 6 bucks at the show. So really cool. So this is a really neat one. And not only I got the stock one, he also had the Pro Mod version as well, or basically a shoot machine version, you want to call it. So again, 36 bucks. So we had it for 30 bucks there. So really neat. So I figured pick them both up because he had them both, and these will be neat builds. They're just anything from Mobius. They're just super high quality and just amazing kits. So I did pick them both up. Really neat because he had them there. I wasn't get them anyway, so he had them for 30 bucks. That's not bad because other places are selling for 33, 34, 35, plus. So that was that. Another kit, not one more, we actually have a couple more. I figured pick up another Mobius Ranger, 1971 Ranger. I think I had this kit in my stash. I couldn't remember. If I do, then I do. I have another one. But he had it for 25, and he actually gave it for 20. So really neat. It's a really neat truck, and I gotta do one of these Mobius trucks. Well, I'm definitely going to because I have one from Automotive they want me to do. So I'll be definitely doing one Mobius truck this year. So really cool, really cool. This is their truck kits are just out of this world, really fantastic. Last up for a model kit is we got the AMT. There we go, 1934 Ford pickup, 3-in-1. Basically, you can do as a tow truck, custom, or even like a stock. So really cool. I want this version because it has the Snorkel decals. I mean, that's pretty cool. So they're licensed by Snorkel, really neat. I figured this would be a cool build. I'm not sure I'll do a box stock. Maybe I'll probably won't do a box stock. You know me. So I'll probably do some crazy customizing to it, but I will keep it the main body. But I'm thinking doing a tow truck version. I think that'd be pretty slick. I'm not sure, but I think this is a really neat. I mean, there's a lot of parts in this thing. Yeah, he was actually. I got this kit when everybody's packing up. I was looking at it, and he goes, "I'll give it for 15." So, hey, he had it for 20. That's the best time to get deals is when they're packing up because you get some good deals because nobody wants to bring the kids back home. And then this last thing I got from the Fulton Show judges. So there it is, HHR Chevy panel. It's basically, if you know the PT Cruiser, it's basically the Chevy version of the PT Cruiser. They gave me a deal on this. I think it was he had it for 40. I think this is Jimmy Flintstone. I'm not sure because it looks like Jimmy Flintstone. But he gave it to me for 15 bucks. So, and he wanted me to build it up. So maybe we're probably gonna have to build this up this year. Take it for the Fulton show. But this is a pretty neat one. It's all resin, of course. I think this is Jimmy Flintstone. To me, it looks like Jimmy Flintstone, like casking. I'm not sure, but I guarantee this is Jimmy Flintstone. I think it is. But this is a really clean body. I mean, this is pretty nice. You do just have to cut out the headlight housing, the grille, and your fog lights. But other than that, the windows are cut out. It's a pretty pristine mold. I mean, or not mold. This is, yeah, casting mold. So really nice. And it also has the chassis, which has all the underside detail molded in. Not a big deal. It's a front-wheel drive panel. Easy detail paint that. So that's pretty neat. And then this side is pretty bare, but we're gonna have to throw this in because this is the interior. So we're gonna have to get some styrene sheet and stuff and kind of get that filled in. And also it has the rear bumper grill area where the exhaust peeks out. It also has the headlight housings. That's what these guys are for right there. And then the grill, and also has, let's pull them out. So there's the grills, or the headlights, there we go. Grill is right here. Yeah, Chevrolet, pretty neat. And it has the rear mirrors. And then there is the back bumper area where the exhaust peeks out. So that's pretty neat. And it also has a dashboard. So cool. So basically all he needs is steering wheel, door panels, and passenger and driver seat. And I can easily 3D print those, not a big deal. So I'm not sure when I'll build this. I might build this year before the Fulton show, but the Fulton show isn't until November, so I have plenty of time. But it also came with these like B&W wheels. They're literally B&W wheels. I'm not really digging those, so I'm probably gonna 3D print my own wheels for it. But hey, they came with a kit. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty neat, and yeah, they wanted me to build it up and see what I can do with it. So pretty neat. It should be pretty cool. And basically I'm gonna have to make it the windows as well. So pretty simplified. Only thing, like I said, only thing it needs is the steering wheel and the seats and stuff and door panels. But we can scratch build the door panels and then 3D print the steering wheel and seats for it. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's it for the spring thaw show. Really awesome show. I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward for it next year. We don't have to flyer for it for next year, but it's always the first weekend or first Sunday of May. So really cool, really good show. I look forward for it to every single year, and it's just an awesome show whatsoever. But all right, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, until my next video, we'll catch you next time.